Let's talk some defense. We got the Cleveland Browns offense versus the Pittsburgh Steelers defense. Before I get started, guys, I want to send my prayers out to Nick Chubb, a former Georgia alum. I sent him a message today, and I just felt real bad for him going through what he's going through with that knee injury. But you guys know how hard he worked. You guys know how hard he worked and how tough he is. He's one of the best running backs in the league, and he go out and prepare himself every year to be the best. And I just want to send my prayers out to him and his family. Pray for fast healing. I send him a message and just want him to know that, when you have a setback, don't step back. God is preparing you for ultimate comeback, and he'll be back. I know he will because he's a strong individual. He went to the University of Georgia. We only make him strong. So Chubb, praying for you, man, and your family. Hang in there, buddy. I know it's tough going through these surgeries. I think it's the second one on your knee. But hang in there, man, and you'll be better for it, man. Just stay strong. Do all the rehab you can do, all the little things that they ask you to do. Just do that stuff. I know it's going to be frustrating going through all that rehab. And like I said, I've been through it, man. I tore my ACL and my LCL, and I was at an older age. And I got through it, man. And I carried that with me every time I went through some injuries, just knowing that God's on your side, man. So hang in there, buddy. You'll get back, and everything will work out for you, man. So right now, guys, I'm breaking down the Steelers defense. I just wonder why they give up so many yards at times. The Steelers always been known for their defense. The steel curtain. You go back into history, man. Steelers always been known for defense. And they're giving up some runs that they don't really have to give up. I think the slogan for today is to do your job. And that's the only thing I can see in this video when I watch them play. Everybody just got to do their part and do their job. And when you don't do your job, running backs will find you. They'll find a hole and they'll hit that hole. So let's just go through the video, and I'll walk you guys through it as we go. On this play, I'm looking at the quarterbacks at home. You got the back in the dot. You got a 3 technique here. You got a 2-eye here. Only reason I'm showing you guys this play, this guy's a 2-eye. I want him to go attack this and knock this back, set a new line of scrimmage. I hate when guys turn their shoulders right away on a run defense. The key to playing good run defense is to stay as square as you can, as long as you can. So I want you to watch this guy right here when this ball snap. He's going to turn his shoulders, and his back going to come and cut right behind him. Okay, we got some guys that you can't see in the picture right now that's going to come out for run support for these gaps and stuff. He's responsible for this A gap right here. This is A gap, okay? We got guys responsible for this gap, one of these linebackers responsible for this gap, and we can flow, okay? My only problem with this defense basically is this guy right here turning his shoulders so fast. I want him to attack this inside half of this guy. And the back's at home. I love his alignment. Got the foot right down the middle of this guy, foot right down the middle of this guy, and then jack him up, keep eyes in the A gap, and play this A gap, okay? I would like for him to be tighter, though. I would like for him to get this foot and put it down the middle of this guy. Because you got a back at home. He ain't offset one way or the other. he's at home in a home position. So I would love to see him get tighter, put this foot inside here, inside down the middle of this dude, so y'all have a better alignment on this guy to go attack him and knock him back. Okay, let's run it. And here's your run support guys right here. So basically he stayed outside because we got a C and a B gap player. He stayed outside because we got a C and a B gap player. So this guy's we're going to look at when to snap this ball, okay? Let's watch it. See how he turned right away? He didn't use his hands to knock him back, to strike, or get his hands into the chest of that offensive lineman. He just he running sideways already. Running sideways. I wanted to knock this back and then get off this thing. In a 2-eye technique, you teaching this guy 2 things. Okay. By what this guy do will tell you where the ball's going. Okay? This guy should never be able to reach you. So this guy, so if he base block me, the ball either coming at me or outside of me. If he base block me. If he's trying to cross my face, the ball's going this way. It's running this way. So the better way to play this to strike him, knock it back, get off the block fast, you can make the tackle in the backfield. But the fact that he turned his shoulder and let this guy ride him down the line, he's unable to make the tackle, the back cut behind him, and you got to pray that these guys where they need to be. And that's what happened on this play. Let's run it. Right here, strike him. See, I don't know if they got stunt steps going on here. Now, I don't know the defense. Now, I put a disclaimer out there. I don't know Pittsburgh's defense, but I'm talking as if I'm coaching it and what I would do in this situation. So he was in a 2-eye and he turned his shoulders and ran. Now, I don't know if he should stunt this gap because these 2 guys are coming down, but if he played this gap, we still got 2 outside gaps. You know what I'm saying? For these 2 guys. We got 2 outside gaps for these 2 guys. He's outside. We got a C gap and we got a B gap. He was in the A gap. So if he's striking, just get off it fast, he's going to be in a better position to go make a play. Okay? He got to knock this back. Knock back. Right here, set this edge, and the linebackers are going to flow. That's why these linebackers were shifted to the side because we had run support coming down for these gaps over here. So let's keep going. So now he can't recover. He running him out to play really. He gonna cut back. If Nick stay tight here, he may have something going. Okay, he may have something going if he stay tight here, right? So these guys are coming though, and he did. For the most part, he did stay tight, and he gonna get some yards here. You know, not bad, not a lot of yards, but 2 minutes for my liking. I don't almost get no yards. When I know my 2-eye, the foundation of my defense is right here, can knock this back, get off it fast, and go make this play. Use your hands, knock this back, be physical, strike him, strike that inside shoulder, knock it back, get off the block fast, and go make that play. Foundation of the defense. He turned sideways and get ran down the line. All you're going to do is run into other people that can't, that probably can get off their blocks and come help. So I just don't like the way you playing the technique of it. I don't like it. So that's why we got this to run there. Now, I'm showing you guys this play for one reason. I don't never show this angle. I always show the end zone copy, right? I never show this angle. So basically, I want you to watch this guy right here. I always tell my players, if you get a toss or you get some kind of pitch out here to this running back, never go to where he's at. Don't go to where he's at. Go to where he's going. Come this way. Come this way. Don't go where he's at because he's leaving. If you go to where he's at, he's leaving. Once you see this toss or this pitch, you want to get down the line here. Come meet him here. It's a no game. It's a no game. Let's watch it. See? He was here. He was here. He going the way he's at. He going the way he's at, right? He's leaving. He's leaving. He's getting over here. He's leaving. He already got some speed up. You coming from a standstill. Go here. Get down here. So he should have started right here. Come this way. Because you're going to see these guys from the inside out coming and pursuing. If he turn back inside, he's going to get his head knocked off. But right here, come here. He should have started right here. Come here. Come down the line. Come down the line. Okay, let's watch it. Okay, see? You gave him a little stutter, got to the edge, and now he's going to get on the edge, and he's going to gain some yards here. See what I'm saying? That's 5 yards, guys. 5-6 yards. Okay, let's look at it. Right now, you see the toss. You see the toss right now. You see that. Right now, get your feet in place. Come down the line here and meet it. Come down the line and meet this. Don't go here where he is at. Come down the line and meet this thing. Okay? Watch. See? He just 2 steps too late. You got to see it and come here. Come down this way and meet this thing. Get him to turn back up inside to all the pursuit that's coming. See what I'm saying? Now, if he'd have came this way, he'd have met this on the line of scrimmage right here. All you got to do is make a tackle, turn it back inside, outside leg, we good to go. See? He got yards because of that. This the end zone copy of the same play. So right now, don't go here, go here. Make him make a decision. So if he see you go here, he know that he's not going to beat you to the spot now. He's going to have to turn back up inside here, and we're going to have guys pursuing from inside out to knock his head off. See what I'm saying? You got your boys getting off blocks here. Now, I like for him to get off the block this way because he went the wrong way. Get over the top. Don't run around. Don't run around blocks. Let's go back. Let's see how he played that block. Okay, right here. Okay? He's a 4-eye technique. A 4-eye technique, backs at home. That's why I say I like for you, when the back's at home, quarterback under, I like for these guys to split this with their foot. So you can have a better knockback on this guy. You can get into him more. When you inside this far, and there's no offset back, and you inside this far, that means he got an angle on you. He got an angle on you. I don't take this angle away by putting this foot right down the middle, and I'll have a little bit more on this body right here, on this inside shoulder. So I can knock it back. So when I knock it back and I see this toss, I'm not going to keep, especially after he passed my hole right here. I knock this back and he passed, the running back get outside of me, I toss him and come this way. I toss him and come across his face. What he's going to do is he's going to come up in here and the toss is gone. It's gone. He's going to run around this block. He's going to run around this block this way. You're never going to get there if you do it that way. You got to get over the top. Let's watch it. See, right here. You got him stood up, right? You see it's a toss. Right now, you know it's not coming in your hole right now. You know it's not coming back in your hole. It's time to toss him and get out here. Over the top. And then we'll get our pursuit. That's why if he do what he do, get down the line, force it back inside, he get over the top, they got no play. They got nothing. See what I'm saying? Now he's going to get outran by a running back who's faster, and he's going to gain yards. See, if he'd have turned that back in, look at all this pursuit that's coming. And if he went down the line, he probably would have made this running back dance a little bit because he don't really know what to do right away. He probably dance a little bit and allow them to get there even faster. And we'll give up a bunch of yards right here. Okay, on this play, it's all about doing your job. Right here. He's in a 4-eye technique. He's responsible for this gap. This is his gap right here. So knock that back, eyes in your B gap. This guy, I don't know exactly where you're in. Should be a 2-eye. I mean, I really don't like shade. Most times, a lot of people going to 2-eye now and make it easier for these guys to play and not get double teamed and knocked out of their gap. I think he's a 2-eye. This guy's outside in the 5 in this little C gap area right here, and this guy's outside in a 9 technique. Okay, right here, knock it back. You got the big out. Knock it back. Get off the block. Go make the play. Watch where he end up. He gonna end up out here. Okay, and he gonna cause this ball to cut back, and he's not there, and he's gonna give up the yardage right there. Right there. Striking. You already in a losing position. Your gap's here. So now you know about how this guy's blocking you. You know the ball's coming this way. You know the ball's going away from you. Just how he blocked you. He didn't base block you. He tried to kind of reach you. So basically, you knock this back and you get in this position here, you got to fight like hell to get back inside right now. Right now. This guy got to close. You get a down block. He got to close. Okay? And let's see how this end up. See what I'm saying? He threw it. He came back out here. Now we got 2 people outside. Look at all this space. Nick got to run this ball right here. Look at all this space he got. Okay? Let's go back right here. Okay? Center gonna come back, block him. So he got the A gap. So he got to get back to his A gap. He responsible for this egg. That's why he fighting so hard to get back out there. Okay. Got a guy running the B. Got a guy running the B. He's responsible for the C outside. Linebacker's flowing. But this is the mistake right here. He got to knock this back. And he lined up good. He got a good alignment. He just got to bring his hands from the ground and strike him. Come out those hips, strike that inside, knock it back, get off that block, make this play. Close. Close here. Close. He way up the field too far. He's down. He's going down. You should be closing right now. Close. Close. He can help out on this too. You know what I'm saying? He could have folded underneath this. This guy, you saw this guy, could have just folded underneath it if he closed the way he should close. But now you got yards. They threw a flag on this play, so I'm assuming somebody was holding. I'm trying to see what the holding was. I didn't see the holding. Unless they called it on my man right here, but I don't know if they should have called that holding. I don't know if that was holding. Let's see. They called a holding on him. Where's the holding? If they called it on him. I just don't see no holding right here. Yeah, I don't see no holding. But they did throw a flag. I don't know what it was for. Right here we got pass rush. So basically we got a wide 3 technique. We got a 2-eye. Put them there to draw this center. We draw this center by putting them there. Okay? We got outside guys, outside wide coming. Now, the reason I put this on here, I want to give this guy some props because he beat this guy like a drum on some of these plays. And he had a good rush right here. So let's run it. Now, what I would tell this guy right here, because he started in the 2-eye, right? He started down in his A gap. Just go ahead and go get that center. Go ahead and get that center. Get on top of this quarterback. Because watch this. I hate when quarterbacks have this much space and eyesight down the field. He can see the whole field right here, making it easy on him. Quarterbacks hate it when you're down the middle of them. When you rush down the middle, got somebody rushing down the middle of a guy, he hate that because he can't step up. He can't step through his throw. And it's tougher for those guys when in that situation. Well, I would like him to go get this center right now and end up right on top of this quarterback and let this guy work, let these guys work. And if you do that, he can't step up, and these guys got a chance to go get that. Because he got on the edge of this guy. Look at that. That's a nice rip. Kept it going, get on the edge. Now he would beat this guy, would be right in here somewhere in front of this quarterback. But we still ended up getting a sack. See what I'm saying? Now the quarterback could have ran on that play. He had all the space in the world to run. He could have took off. So if he wanted to, he could have took off right now and got a whole bunch of yards. There's nothing here. Bagger way out there. There's nothing here. He could have got a whole bunch of yards right here if you just take off. A lot of times when you part the C like this, these quarterbacks take off. But my thing is, we know we want this right here as a defense. We want this guy right here, go get that center right now, close this off, have a balanced rush, because we had another guy coming over here. It's 5-on-5. It's 1-on-1s. So if you just come and bull rush this center right down the middle, let these guys work on the outside, we got a chance to go in and get a sack. But we got the sack anyway, but it could have been cleaner. Okay, I put this play on here just for this guy here. He's going to beat him clean. He's going to swipe the hand. What he did, we gave him a jab outside, a little stutter outside, and he swiped back inside. If y'all watch any of my previous videos, I talked about this guy in pass rush. He's lined up in a 2-eye. A lot of times these guys will just they'll go outside. They'll abandon this and go outside right now, which making it easier for the quarterback, making it easier for this guy. Because he got to come down to block you right here. Why not get up through this gap? The shortest distance to the quarterback is a straight line right here. You're already on top of the quarterback because you're in the middle. So basically, when you need 2 eyes, you just go and knock that thing back and make something happen. They may have these guys in these 2 eyes, and one of these guys going to go outside and rush from the outside position. But you rather have a guy in the 3, a guy in this 2-eye. So the 2-eye guy is the guy that's going to be the middle guy. Another guy can go rush. So let's see what happened on this play. That's exactly what they did. So basically, it's a hot right call, or a right call, or a speed right call, whatever you want to call it. but they put him in the 2-eye, and he drew the center. So evidently they was making the center make a decision. So he went this way. So now this guy's one-on-one. He got this thing one-on-one. Okay. So basically, with the center sliding this way, he took a jab step outside, got his hands, and got right up in the quarterback's face. I like this by him. That's nice. That's nice. A little jab outside. Now get those hands. Bam. Swipe. Now you can go rush the quarterback. Good job. Okay, on this play, if it looked like run, offset back, sitting in the B gap, quarterback under, back at home, backed up in their own end zone. If it looked like run, it's probably run. Okay? If it looked like run, it's probably run. I don't think it'd be a play action. But they got two tights in here. Two tights. It looked like run. So basically what we got here is a shade. We got a 2-eye right here. We got a 5 technique here. Got a 9 technique outside and a 9 technique outside here. So that means we got guys that's responsible for the C gaps. This C gap here, A gap here, A gap. Somebody responsible for this B gap here. Okay? And we got the other gaps taken care of. So this gap, open gap, open gap, open gap. So we got to have somebody come up and run support here. Okay? Now what they're going to do on this play, they're going to pull this guard. He looked like he's pulling. He's sitting back. Duck call. We got to give a duck call. Let these guys know it's coming. So basically, he going to come pull around here, and he coming to get this linebacker. Okay? This guy should be an outside field guy. Okay? And right here, he ran up the field too far for this. I mean, he trying to pass rush. Everything ain't pass rush, so you can't pass rush all the time. So right here, he should be coming to get a base block, get this tight end, squeeze this C gap off, make these holes inside that much smaller. You give him a base block, he should be able to knock this back, close off the C, keep his outside free, and be able to fall back if he have to. Run support here, guy over the top. So he's coming to get one of them, but this guy right here, who I want to talk about, all about doing your job. Just do your part. All he got to do, he's in a 4-eye. And I did a video earlier on my page about guys that line up in 2 eyes and 4 eyes. Strike the inside half of this guy, knock it back. And if you do that, this puller coming around, he has nowhere to go. You're gonna take both of these guys out if you just knock it back with eyes in the B gap. Eyes in the B gap. Okay? He's responsible for the A gap here. This guy responsible for the C gap because he's in a 5 technique over here. He got the C gap. We good to go. We got our outside guys. We got our field guys coming up in here. We good to go. Let's run it. Go my puller right here. He's pulling right now. Pulling right now. So the play's coming over here. So he got to knock it back. He hadn't struck him yet. He got to come out of his stance and go out and not up. He coming up, not going out. This guy right here, go get this guy. Go get this guy. We got him backed up. We thinking they're going to try to run this ball up out of here, get some space, right? Create some space. They're trying to run the ball, especially with 2 tights. Offset back and a back at home, okay? They put this offset back right here so he can get up through here and block this guy. Block this guy. This puller going to come around and try to get this linebacker, and they're hoping to have some right up in here, okay? Right up in here. But the linebacker came and filled this pretty good and knocked the hell out of this puller. The back ran right into the back of this guy. Then he decided to come back in here. Now, this should be snuffed out pretty good right here. So this backer got to be inside half of this guy that's pulling. He should be knocking this back. He should have knocked this back so far that the puller had to come up through here, to do something different because he can't get around. And then if we can destroy that, we got this. We got to just be physical up front, though. You can't be looking for the ball. Let the blocks tell us what's going on. You can't be looking for the ball early. The blocks will tell you everything you need to know. Just knock it back. And then this guy come, knock the hell out of him. If you try to come through my gap, I'm definitely knocking the hell out of him. But by knocking him back, I get 2. I can take 2 out, let him be free, make the play. And this guy got to come punch the hell out of this guy, and be able to help right here. But he's responsible for this outside gap, this C gap right here. Okay? So go back. So he was B gap player. He's in a 4-eye. So he's responsible for this B gap. Okay? So we only have 1 gap inside right now, right? So when this puller come around, he gonna come through. So he got to go. He coming through to block him. So when this puller come around, this 55 gonna come out and he should take on the inside half of this puller. Inside half of this puller. And if my man right here plays this a little bit better on this tight end, if he go and get this tight end, close off this seek out, we got something going. But he trying to rush around the edge. He got too high around the edge and allowed all this space in here to operate. Okay, let's watch it. But this guy got to stay and play, knock this back, and we good to go. Knock it back. See how he stopped his feet? He didn't get no knockback. He should come out his hip, strike him, and keep knocking it back. See what I'm saying? He's stalemate on the line of scrimmage. As long as he's stuck on the line, SOL, stuck on the line. I want movement on him. Go knock him back. Go knock him back. Come out and knock him back. Keep driving him back. Now we got some. Now because of this guy who's responsible for this big knockback, he came out of it late, and now running back cut right back here. He got something going. And watch this guy get up the field too far. See what I'm saying? He rushing. He almost like he pass rushing. I want to go get this dude. This dude is base blocking. Go get him. Close off this for these guys. Help close this off. He can knock the hell out of this dude. He's so much stronger than this dude. He'll close off a lot of this space in here if you just knock it back. Knock it back. Come attack him. And give this guy a chance to operate in a small space. Give him a chance to get over here in a small space. Make this puller have a small space. So I'm saying? And stay here in this big out and play. Stay in this big out and play. Don't jump out of it. So now he's in there. See, he's in there right now. You know, you got a backer hitting that. But he's in there right now. He's in the gap. So watch this. Now you're going to come out of it. Okay. If we'd have had him play inside this puller, right? Okay. And we'd have had my man that was off the ball get down here and attack this guy coming through. Make sure. Yeah. So if we had him attack him, okay, you got the button press. Button press. Don't run around it. Go get his ass, button pressing. And we had him close off the C instead of running around it. We got a nice little wall of defense right here. There ain't nowhere for him to go. And he just got to stay inside. My 4 got to stay inside. See? He got to stay inside. If you keep knocking it back, now you're trying to give ground, and then you're going to come out of it by giving ground, and now he got a little crease right here to come back inside. He got a nice little run. On this play, guys, it goes back to one of my reasons why I don't like playing this shade. And I definitely don't like tilting and playing this shade. I'd rather just put this guy in the 2-eye right here. Put him in the 2-eye so he can get some knockback, control this A-gap with his body and his eyes, and then be able to shed this block and come out and help if you have to. But right here, what's going to happen is they're going to come get him, double him up. Now he's trying to fight to stay in that A-gap. And if he was in that 2-eye, he'd probably be hitting this dude, staying square as possible. See how he turned? How turned he is? He'll be able to stay as square as he can by playing a 2-eye and maybe fall off and help out with this play right here, okay? Okay? Because there's a big old gap right here. He started this way. He pushing like hell on his double team, turned sideways. He pushing like hell, and then run right, cut it back, find the hole. And that's way too many yards. Way too many yards. Let's go back. I would like to see this guy play a 2-eye right here. Shades are so tough for these guys now. Because these guys done figured out how to manipulate the system and get you out of the play. You know what I'm saying? Because if you lined up square, he tilted. He's a tilt. But say if you lined up square. If he lined up square, this guy come hit him, get him on the wrong side of the block, and they have all this space over here. That's why people started taking this guy right here out of this shade and put him in a 2-eye. Put him in a 2-eye. You still got A-gap responsibility, but it makes it easier for him to play, to run, and stay square and help out. So imagine him being right here in the 2-eye, knocking this back, and get some separation, get some extension to be able to stay in his A-gap and also help fall out in this B-gap if you have to. Okay, let's watch it again. So right here, he double team, he put everything he got into the center. He double team, right? Okay. Everybody else looking like they're okay. They're in their spots. Good separation here. Out in his B-gap. Here, edge guys. 5 techniques. Good. They give the assumption that the ball is coming here, right? This running back smart. They make you think it's coming here, put him on the wrong side of the block, and then cut it back. See what I'm saying? That's why this running back pushed it as hard as he could across. He pushed it as hard as he could, as long as he could, then he cut back. They got him right here. See what I'm saying? That's why I'd rather be in that 2-eye, attacking this guy, and be right in here somewhere. And now it's harder for him to cut it back because we got a 2-eye right here that can either tackle him in the A gap or get him outside in this B gap. So now you're gonna cut it back, and it's a whole lot of yards. Okay, on this play, we got a tilt again. He's a 3 technique. He's a 5 technique. He's a 5 technique. So we got a pretty much a tight end off the ball. So why off the ball right here? So he got to go attack this. He need to get down in here, and go attack this. And then he need to close. He got to close on a down block. He's gonna get down block. He got to close, and we got to go play from there. Let's see it. See right here, he getting up the field too far right here. Got down block right here. He need to close down here. He got to close this way, okay? This guy got to get through that gap, get down, and this guy blocking down, get off his butt and get down the line. Get down the line, go from there. And that's one of the reasons I don't like the shade is because when it's a run this way, they got him turned already, and there's no way he can redirect. He can only go one way once this happens. If this center don't block back and the center go this way, they got him riding right down the line, and they got something going. So watch this. See how they riding him? They're riding right down the line. Okay, running back gonna see this and know if he keep this way, he gonna probably make this tackle and he gonna cut it back here. Cause we got a guy here out here in this gap right here, but we don't have nobody in this gap. Okay, what they gonna do? What they should have did right here, he should have got tighter in the initial start. They had some if he did that. So if he'd have got tighter, if this tight end would have got tighter here, he could have probably punched him. He could have got inside of him, and he can go up and get the linebacker. But that ain't what it did. Got too much space here, so they decided to just down block it, and hopefully he can get over the top here, but he didn't make it. But this guy actually stepped outside on the initial step. See, he went outside instead of just striking him. You got to come off and get these guys. 6-inch step straight ahead, go get him. Shoot your hand to this guy. He'd have been in a better spot right here. But he'd have been riding this guy's shoulder right here, and when this guy down blocking right here, he'd have been closing off of this right here, closing right now. He would have never had no chance to get him. Now, the fact that he down blocking, all these guys are down blocking, he need to be closing. He need to be closing. He trying to play for a sack in the boot. You know, in most games, boots don't happen. But if you get a boot, it's going to be 1 or 2 times in the game, right? Sometimes you don't never get a boot. Sometimes you never get a boot. So to play for a boot right here, the percentages say down block, they running the ball. So if you playing a boot, you saying, forget the percentages, I'm just going to go get me a sack. That's what he thinking right here. He got to close. This is a down block. Like I say, the most important thing in football is your eyes. Your eyes to see everything you need to see. If you can see these down blocks, you got to close. You got to close right now and make it happen. So now, running back ain't got nowhere to go. He got to bounce it back, okay? And he should have been off this dude's shoulder. He was playing side. He wouldn't even be there. If he was playing this right, he wouldn't be there right there, okay? He playing this so bad, he's right there, but he should have been here. He should have been here, right? So now he cut it back. Arm tackles don't work on Chubb. Arm tackles don't work on a lot of backs. You're going to break that, now you're going to get a lot of yards. See what I'm saying? That's too many yards. That shouldn't have been given up. So all we got to do is close. Close. Down block. See this guy. Forget him. That's a little receiver. Get in here. Forget him. And see this guy. And then we can go get some, make some stuff happen. But when you get up the field this far, the cutback's there. Especially, this guy should have been down here playing this anyway. If he was down here playing this, and that tight end watching him down, it's a good nice little cut here, and they might be out the gate. Fortunately, he played so bad that he ended up outside to help out here, to slow him down a little bit, and they ended up getting him on the ground. See what I'm saying? So that could have been ugly right there. That could have been ugly. I put this on here for one reason, guys. I want y'all to watch this guy. I did a lot of videos in the past, and I see guys that get too wide and they try to stunt or they turn their shoulders and run when they're trying to stunt to a gap. Watch how square he stay. He gonna take this foot step and stay square and get it up the field. That's how you play stunt steps. There you go, get it up the field, rip that thing, get it up the field. See what I'm saying? There's so many videos I've done that these guys, they turn sideways or they too wide and they can't get here, or they turn sideways and running sideways when you need to take a step and get it up the field. Get to a winning alignment so you can get it up the field and make something happen. I love this stunt step here. I like how you got it up the field. Perfect. Perfect. You got the center to come that way hard. Step, get it up the field. Get it up the field right now. Good job. Good job. Okay, on this play, we got to get physical. We got to get physical up front. Right here in this 2-eye. We got to go knock it back. I just talked about that. Go, hey, come out your stance, strike him, his inside half, and knock him back. You already got the advantage. You got the advantage to strike him and knock him back and make something happen. Eyes in his A-gap. Strike it, knock it back, keep eyes in his A-gap. Here we got to close. We're getting down block. He already looking down. He already looking down. So when you take off your first step, read him. Read him. As soon as he's down block, we got to close like hell. Close like hell, come meet whatever coming back. If you got a puller coming back, go meet it. Let's watch it. Here we go. Close harder. Close harder. Everything telling you right now is run. Everything is telling you is run. He's down blocking. This guy's coming. Man, go knock the hell out of him. You should be meeting him right about here. Right about here. Let's see where this ball run too. If you met him right in here. If you meet this guy right in here, let's see where this ball run. See what I'm saying? You've been there already. Now you way out here. The linebacker, it's more space in here now. The reason we want to close as hard as we can on down blocks, guys, these down blocks, you know it's run. You got a back in the pistol position. That's essentially a back at home. Shotgun, pistol position, back at home. So this guy looking down, they're just telling you everything you need to know right here. Ignore this guy. Don't worry about this guy. Your eyes should be on the inside, guy inside of you. The only guy that got a guy on top of him is right here. That's his key. This is your key. His key is right here. His key is right here. And his key is right here. Whatever these guys do on the first step, they tell you everything you need to know. Because if it's a pass, then he would probably go, and if it's a boot, he'll probably show his back of his numbers, run elephants on parade, and all that stuff. Knock it back. Don't go sideways on the snap. Go strike his ass and knock him back. Take this pull out. Come hard as you can. Strike, get up the field, knock him back. Man, hey, that's your A gap. Go get it, knock the hell out of him. Eyes in the A, you good to go. But now he got a down block. Look at this down block. Go get this. You already knew the back was at home using the pistol formation. Back was at home. You can go get this. Quarterback got his back turned to you. Stop playing for boot. Boots don't happen but 1 or 2 times in the game. Play the percentages. Play with this run. Rally to the boot. Rally to the boot. Come get this. Come meet this. Come meet this puller right here in the hole. Close off these gaps. Close all these gaps in here and help them out. Close these gaps off and help them out. Okay? Watch this. See? Now you're too wide. Backer got so much space to have to operate in right here. He got too much space to operate in right here. And now we're in a dilemma right here. We ain't get no knock back. He on this side of the ball now. We got a hole right here. We got a puller coming up through it, not kicking that out. We got somebody coming up through here to help out. See what I'm saying? We got 2 pullers coming. They pull the whole backside. What we're getting right here is the center gonna snap this block. They're gonna block back. He's gonna pull and he's gonna pull. These 2 guys are pulling. So he's coming around for the linebacker. He coming around for anything else in the hole. Okay? If we knock this back, somebody ain't getting across. Somebody ain't getting across. We knock back. If we be physical, knock this back, somebody ain't getting across. And also, if we close, we're gonna shut off these gaps and make them small. Close, meet this as deep as you can meet it, and make these gaps small. Let's watch it. Here come the 2 pullers. There they go. Guard, tackle. They coming, down block, go meet him. You meet him, we take him out too. We just come down here and close and meet him. We're gonna take him out too. Or make him bounce out wide. Look, now we give him a chance to get up through the hole because we didn't come meet it. We'd have been meeting that right in here. We've been meeting that right in here, making it, he don't have the hole so small, he'll be able to play that easy. He'll be able to play that easy. Knock back. You open the hole by getting knocked down inside. That's why I say get it up the field, knock that back. We're making this hole so small right here that they ain't got nowhere to go. You know what I'm saying? The backer's inside. Now we got a pull on him right here. And now we got a little hole outside here, a little gap that he can get through. And this guy didn't close fast enough. We left a lot of space in here. We left a lot of space in here. Now look where my 2-eye at. My 2-eye is way over here. He getting his ass knocked off the ball big time. You got to be physical. That's why you got to go attack them in those. When you're in a 2-eye and a 4-eye, go attack the inside half of that guy. But right here, you knock it back. We take a pull out. We take one of these pullers out, and there's a cluster up in there. And they don't get these yards they're getting right here. Luckily, he didn't get a whole lot of yards. This could have been way uglier. Because if this puller, let me see, this puller, the first guard, if this guard would have played his inside hip a little bit more and knocked this out, he'd have played inside half of him instead of going at him all the way. Played that inside leg, there would have been a hole here. And he would still been running. Now, he was able to fall back in here, come out of this and fall back in here and help out late, but that ain't going to always happen. That's not going to always happen. Here we go. Got a 4-eye here and a 2-eye here. Okay? Got a quarterback under center. We got a back in the dot at home, in the home position. Okay. His alignment, I want to see him take this foot, put it down the middle of this guy. He's too much in the gap right here if he's a 2-eye. I want this foot right here, right down the middle of this guy. That'd be a perfect alignment. Over here, same thing. Foot right down the middle of this guy. Perfect alignment, okay? Fine outside here. He's in a 5 technique, wide 5, and he's in a 9 technique over here. Got a linebackers for the gap, for the inside gaps. We probably got a field player coming down here. He's right here. He probably got this gap. He's on top for this gap. He's here for this gap. Okay, let's run it. See what these 2-eyes, 4-eyes do. Okay? Now, the reason I want you to be tighter on this guy with him at home and the quarterback under center is for this reason right here. Because we're going to be able to attack the inside half of this and get up through this gap. The center won't be able to get us that way. Because you lined up more in the gap, the center is able to cross your face. Now, if this happens, if this happened to you, where the center is crossing your face right now, like this, you already know where the ball is going. You know the ball is going outside over here. Okay? Ball is going outside over here. Punch the shit out of him, get down the line, get over top right now. Right now. Punch him and get yourself over the top right now. Go play football. Right here, knock that back. He's trying to reach you right here. He's trying to get to your inside half. You already know where the ball is going. The ball is going away from you. As soon as he do that right there, trying to get on your inside half, he ain't come base block you. He didn't come base block you. He trying to get on your inside half. So now punch him, get down the line, go make a play. Don't sit there and hang on these blocks. Don't hang on these blocks. Punch him and get down the line, go make a play. Now, if you was a little wider, it'd have been easier for you right here. Because he would have had to do something, try to slow you up. But, you know, my thing is, it'd have told you, this would have told you everything you needed to know. But that center would have had a long ways to go to get you. Because you lined up in the gap, just the way they blocked it. Okay? I got a feeling if you was in this 2-eye, he would probably try to stay with you a little bit more and do something like that. Or they'll double you, and he'll try to combo up. But you'll be able to play the double a little bit better by being tighter here on this guy. Let's run it. See? Hanging on to that block too long. He trying to reach you. You hanging on to that block. Get off that block and go. Okay? Let's see what happened to my 2-eye. Right here. Let's see what happened. Yeah. Snatch him and get over here. Get over top now. Snatch him. As soon as he leave, he going to hit you and leave. Snatch and get down the line. Snatch, get over top, get down the line. Battling out there. Good. You battling that spot out there. Good to go. Now he cut it back. My man. Look at my man right here. This is something we cannot do. We definitely can't do this. Because let me go back. Show you guys. Okay. We're in a 4-eye. We're responsible for this B gap right here. Okay. This B gap is ours. That's ownership. Whenever you line up in a shade, a 4-eye or a 2-eye, the inside gap, we own them. That's our house. Nobody come in our gap. And we the foundation right here, and especially in this A gap. We the foundation of the defense. We ain't letting nothing come in these gaps. But we definitely can't jump back outside. Watch this guy. Okay? Now, he should be getting off right now because he know where the ball going. This dude's trying to cross his face. Get off right now and get down the line, go help out. Go make a play. You'll make this tackle in the backfield. You get off right now. Understand the blocks. Understand the blocks and what you're getting. We gravy. We gravy. Okay, watch what he do. Watch what he do right here from this point. Watch what he do. he tossed him the way he should be going. He went back out. Now we got two guys outside. And look at this hole here. Look at this hole right here. We got a blocker for him. He's coming to get him. He can't get off of this. You know what I'm saying? And now we running. On this play, we got a zero technique, head up the center, quarterback under. We got the back in the dot at home, in the home position. We got offset here. So basically what we should have is a 4-eye, the back being at home, he should have his foot right down the middle of this guy, his outside foot down the middle of this guy. Same thing here. His foot ain't bad, but should be outside foot should be down the middle of this guy. Good 4-eye techniques. With ball snap, we should be knocking them back, maintaining our B gap, okay? And then let everybody else play. Outside guy, we got a field here, gap here, he can come help here, and then we got a guy outside for this if we need it. So let's run it. But watch what these two guys do. So hopefully when the ball snap, I wish he was wider though. Back's at home, you need to be down the middle, foot need to be down the middle of this guy to be more on this guy so you can knock him back. He don't have this angle on you that way. You got more of an angle on you with the back being at home. You know, and he could get a little bit wider, get that foot down the middle, and he ain't bad. When the ball snap, these guys should come out their hips and knock this back. Come out the hips and knock him back. Knock him back. Okay? Let's see what they do. Stepped inside. He stepped inside. I don't even know if they got some kind of stunt going on. I don't think so. Because watch this backer. This backer came like he was gonna go hit this A guy. He seemed like he came to go hit this A guy. This you know. So he looked like he took a step inside, which he should be attacking straight ahead. What this linebacker did tells me a lot about what he probably should be doing. He should be going attacking straight ahead. He should be coming to hit this. See? He coming for the A guy right now. But he's stepping down. He should be going through the inside shoulder of this guy. This guy over here should be doing the same thing. He should be going through the inside shoulder. Let's see what happened to these guys. Now he ended up outside. Instead of being the inside shoulder, knocking it through, he ended up outside. He ended up in a bad position, turned sideways, getting in this linebacker way. Right? Let's see what his ball hit. Look, because he did that, instead of knocking it back here, got a puller coming. That puller came across. This guard that was on that side. They're pulling around. He gonna get this linebacker. And look, he got washed all the way down. He blocking everybody. The linebacker that hit the A gap, he blocking everybody. He should be inside here. Because you got a guy outside, got two guys outside now. It's all about technique and understanding what you should be doing. Alignment, assignment, technique. That's all it is. Alignment, assignment, technique. Luckily, this linebacker got over, but still yards. He came from a long way, guys. I don't even understand how he knew to come around here so fast. But normally they play position, sit down block. He got to play it outside and go from there. Let's see what he did. Oh, he just took off. So either he knew the play or he took a chance. Because I doubt that's what he should be doing. Either he knew the play or he took a chance. Now, I gotta tell you, I don't know their defense, but that seemed kind of strange that he's an outside edge guy. He's inside C-gap. C-gap guy. He's inside C-gap guy. And he took a chance and ran all the way over here on the ball, snap of the ball. See? He just took off. What if he got this ball inside, he gonna cut it all the way back out here? And he got to make this tackle. I don't understand that one. Now let me see if they stunted the whole line that way. That's the only thing that could tell me. Because if he was gonna do this, then I would assume that all these guys would be stepping this way, stunt this way, and stunt, or come straight ahead here. Or maybe even stunt this way. And then he wrap around. That they wouldn't do that. He hitting this guy. So they wouldn't do that. I think he messed up. He got to get it up the field, not that bad. Yeah, definitely got to knock that back. If you're a lineman, don't play with no hands, and you're afraid to shoot your hands to people, then you can't play D-line. D-line's a physical position. You got to be violent with your hands. You got to be violent with everything you got. Hat and hands. Violent with your hands, though. Shoot them hands from the ground to their chest and try to steal their soul. Try to steal their soul. That's the only way you're going to play D-line. You got to try to reach in their chest and snatch their heart out. That's how hard you want to hit them, with your hands. And that's what you got to do. If you don't do that, you don't have a chance. They're giving up yards they shouldn't give up. What this ball was snapped at? Okay, they didn't give up much here. And this guy saved the day by running over here. So evidently he saw something to let him know. He pointed that way. You saw him? He pointed that way. So he knew where the ball was going. He done studied film enough to know where the ball was going. Good job by him knowing that. So he saved the day right here, guys. So now he's going. He's going. He went right away because he knew where the ball was going. He said, I'm going to run over there, out the snap. Now he's over there. Think about if he ain't there. Think about if he didn't come. Think about if he didn't study film and didn't know that was going to happen and he didn't come. Look at this. He one-on-one with this guy. Can he make this tackle? That's a big old running back. And he can make him miss. Dude. So he saved the day. Whatever he saw, and the reason he came over there, he saved the day. Good on his part. And it ended up being like 2 or 3 yards. So on this trap, the way they were blocking this, he was going to make him think he was going to block him, slip him. He was going to come up and get the linebacker. Then he going to block out here. This guy ended up coming down in here, so he had to take him with him. Nick saw that when he came up through here. He saw these 2 guys with their blocks and ran right up behind them. But that's how they run their trap. It's a little different from most people. Because most people are post or influence here, block out. Influence here, block out. He'll come get this guy. And then the back will run right off of him. But this is a different way to do it. He'll block back and he'll pull and go kick out. Let's see. Yep. So he blocked back, center block back, guard pull to kick him out. He influenced right here, but he going to get up to this level. A lot of people have this guy go block him right away. Influence, go block him, and he'll go right now. Go get him, and they're running right up behind him. They did a little bit different here. They blocked it a little bit different. Smart running back, man. This way he got hurt. I kind of hate this for him, man. Hate this for him. Here's my thing, guys. You got a guy hanging on to you, right? You got the inside guy hanging on to you. Right here. You got this linebacker hanging on to you. Ain't a lot of protecting you can do for yourself, right? There's not a lot of protection you can help yourself with. And then we got the DB coming up in here, and he going straight for your leg. He going straight for your knee. With a guy already got you wrapped up, he going straight for your leg. It's tough, man. I mean, he playing football. Can't blame him too much. He's playing football, but I wish that these guys could, stay up a little bit more. Because he's wrapped up. If you can see him wrapped up, stay up. Stay up on him. I wish they could do that, man. But this is a full speed play, and you got a split-second decision, and it's tough, man. It's tough. You got to make that decision in a blink of an eye. And now he's trying to get him on the ground. He knows a big running back, so he go down to his leg, and he takes his leg out. I hadn't even seen this on live TV. They said don't look. I had my knee injured, and I know what kind of pain that is. That's tough, man. Tough. A guy hanging on you, and now he go low for the knee. Like I said, ain't no way for this guy. Ain't no way for him to know that he was going to tackle him, then he was going to take his knee out, because the way he's taught is to get low on this guy. He's a big running back. To get low and tackle him low. He don't know that this guy's going to tackle him and hold him up high, and he coming in with his body, with his knee. But he rolled his body into him. We knew that when they said take your head out of it, that there was going to be a whole lot of injuries to come in the future. This part of it, So he's trying to take his head out of it, hit him with his body, and end up taking his knee out. Man, I hate that for my Georgia guy. He having a great career, and now you got to go through this. And the season just started, really. Season just started. It's a year that he won't get back. He won't get back. I keep watching this, guys, because I just hate it, man. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. But they playing football on the other side, and there ain't nothing you can do about it. Ain't nothing you can do about it. Okay, on this play, I don't know if they got sound defense going on right here. We got two gaps removed right here. Never have two gaps next to each other. That's the first thing I see. Then we got a tilt, a big tilt, and that's going to get him in trouble. That's why I say I don't really like playing shade with a tilt. I play shade square up, but a tilt is tough because you're already turning your body and making it hard for yourself. And the fact that he's so tilted that the center will be able to snap this ball and get him reached. Because his angle is taking him too far down inside. That's why I don't like tilt. I'd rather play it straight up. I'd rather play a 2-eye. We got a 3 technique here, a 6-eye here, and we got a 9 technique outside. So check this out. Put him in a 2-eye, okay? So alignment ain't good right here. Got a quarterback in the gun, and we got a back behind him, a pistol look. So this is the same to me. This look right here, the same as quarterback being under, back in the dot. It's the same thing to me. Okay, as long as that running back's in the dot, our alignment's got to adjust accordingly. So basically right here, he's too far in the gap. I want to put this foot, inside foot, right down the middle of this guy. I want to be able to knock him back, maintain my B gap, outside eyes in the B gap, and I'm good to go. So I want to knock him back, I might keep my eyes in the B gap. We good to go. Here, not just tight end back, keep my eyes in the C gap. Playing a 6-eye, the same thing as playing a 4-eye and a 2-eye. You're inside shade, punish this dude, and anything run up in your gap, knock the hell out of it. But this is your gap. This is your home. Own it. Own it. But he could be tighter here because the back's in the dot, so he can go get leverage on this guy. Don't get this guy angled. Get leverage on him and knock the hell out of him, knock it back, keep your eyes outside. I don't like this tilt. I'd rather for him to be in a 2-eye. If anything, take this tilt off and just play a straight up shade. It looked like this linebacker trying to hit this gap, so he could have actually played a 2-eye because this linebacker hitting this gap, and they both too tight here, if that's the case. And also, there's nothing in these gaps. Somebody off the ball, but there's nothing in these gaps. I'll never have a shade and a 9 technique. That's something you can't do. You can't have a shade and a 9 technique. So he got to be down here in a 5 or a 6-eye. You only want one gap removed between your linemen up front. You never want 2 gaps removed. So that's where I'm going to be. I'm going to be right here. I'm going to take this guy, put him in a 6-eye, or put him in a 5. We're going to play from there. Okay? Now, the guy off the ball, somebody going to say, the guy off the ball got a gap. Nah, you don't want that gap. You don't want 2 gaps open with no lineman in there on the ball. You want a lineman on the ball in here. That's why you take him, put him in here, and have somebody outside come up and have an outside guy sitting out there. Okay? Watch when the ball snap. Watch this guy. Got it. He got him right now. He got him right now. If this guy just come on right now and get him, he go kick him out and get up to the next level, they got something cooking. I'm just telling you. They got something cooking. You know what I'm saying? But the center got to sit down. Got to sit it down. He trying to push his. Now, he did the right thing. I give him credit for that. When he got stuck in here, the center reached him, right? Watch what he do. He in a bad position right now, right? He's in a bad position. Now he going to push his body out there. He going to try to put his body in the gap. Watch. He running his body. He putting him in the gap. And that helped him. Because now the running back can't cut up. He can't cut up inside. He fighting to get back out there. He put his body, he put that center's body in the gap. They got up to the next level. Because instead of not sitting there and not doing nothing and letting this big old gap be here, he took it away by putting that center body in the gap. That's how you play that. When things go wrong, you get reached, you don't quit. You take his body and put it in the gap. Watch. He ain't quitting. Don't quit right here. You already know it's a bad situation. Both of y'all in the same gap. So what he gonna do? Drive his ass out there and put his body in the gap. Because you know he reaching you. He sideways. He ain't got no power. Now drive. That's exactly what he did. Good job right there. That's how you drive. Close off that gap. Sit it down here. Close off that gap. Here, we got guys coming. We end up getting that side taken care of. Now let's talk about this backside. Okay. Been tired of here, knocking it back. Right here, knock it back. That's why you gotta get knocked back. This is why you get knocked back. This is why you gotta be physical up front. Because a back can come this way, and if you ain't physical, he can reverse field and come at the opposite way. You can't run around blocks. You are a C-gap player. Knock it back, get off inside. Get off inside. Just know where your gap at. If you was a D-gap player, yeah, you jump out there. But you knocked this back and you ran out there and you ran around it. And that left a little void right here. It left a little void right here because he didn't get off the ball. He ain't knocking nothing back. Just watch it. This is the biggest run of the day right here. See? Dude got sideways and he could have knocked that back. He didn't even get the guy on him blocking him. This guy didn't even block him. Imagine he was here and just going, knocking it back, getting up the field, knocking it back. Imagine him knocking this back. Let's watch both of them. Let's pause it in the middle. Okay? Knock it back. Push. 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 You got the outside guy trying to reach it. If he was on that 3 and taking off, he'd have been up through this gap. No problem. But now you got the outside guy coming trying to reach and get him. Knock him back. Knock back. Get some knock back. And right here, knock it back. Your gap is here. Your gap is inside. Now your gap is in here. So anything, knock him back and maintain your gap or get up through your gap. Let's see what you guys do. Okay? You going sideways. You need to go this way. We need to knock it back. You can't be going sideways. See? Now you just stopped and now you're going to try to make a play. If you'd have been up the field more, you'd have prevented him from doing this, stopping and coming all the way back. And this guy, look what he did. Okay. This is a gap inside here. He should be knocking this back, getting off into his gap inside, right? He ended up, okay, he didn't knock it back. He's out of his gap already, but then he runs around the block. He runs around the block this way. Look at this guy. We got a guy sitting outside right here. That's his job. He's the outside contained guy. He should have been in here, getting off this ball in here, flowing down the line this way, and there's no cutback. There's no cutback. He gets too high. He tried to come in here. He's running too. He's running too. But this guy right here is the whole key to this. Getting down this line, he could have made this play. There would have been no cutback. When that back looked back, he would have saw him right here, where he should be in his gap inside, in the inside gap. He'd have been right here. He'd have saw him, and he'd have dipped back straight ahead. There's no way he can get out of there. There's no way he can get out of there. And now he comes back. Even 29 thought he was running over there. This is how things were unfolding. And then now he's going to get a whole lot of yards. Whole lot of yards, guys. This was the biggest run of the day. And this would hurt your stats in the run game. He almost scored. I thought he got in. That's close. Yeah, it's right before the goal line. Right before the goal line. Right here. Train track. See this space? They would be foot to foot if it was sneak. They got a back and home, quarterback under, fullback in here, tight end, double tight, and they got this guy. So they big. They big. They got the goal line. We got our guys in here. I don't know why they got this guy playing. So I would love him being a 4-eye, going straight ahead, train track straight ahead. Right here, train track straight ahead. Train track straight ahead. Train track straight ahead. Making these holes smaller for these guys back here. Their job already hard enough. They got coverage, and then this run, they got to come field. Make their jobs easy. Make these jobs for these guys easy. Okay? Why you so wide on goal line? Don't get too wide. See? Now we go in the gap right here because we think it's sneak. When they got splits up here, we tell you it probably ain't sneak. He get washed all the way down. He got his head buried. Now they making this way too easy for these guys. He ain't come off the ball. And I got a saying, guys. When it's goal line, don't be late. Don't be late. But if they're going in for a score and it's goal line, we can't be late. Anything that move, anything that flash, anything that even flinch, I'm gone. Because if you get a penalty, what are they gonna get? They're gonna move the ball from here to here. Ball go from here to here. As a D-line coach, I'll never be mad at you for trying to get off on time, because you got to be on time on goal line. Because if you ain't on time on goal line, you're too late. It's a touchdown. You got to be on time. So anything that flinch, you got to go. Go down and look at my video. I got a goal line video when I blocked the field goal right after that. I got a goal line video, and it'll show you how to play goal line. Because anything flinch, I'm coming. And I'm train tracking straight ahead. Right here, we late. You got to either see the ball, you got to look down the line. When you playing goal line, you got to look down the line. You got to have your vision down the line. And the first thing that move, your guy, whatever move, go. Go. Don't be late. Don't be late. Right here, we're a little late. We're a little late. See the ball gone? We ain't moved yet. See what I'm saying? We late. If you're on the goal line and you late, you're in trouble. You cannot be late on the goal line. You got the trigger, come out the stand, go hip, go straight ahead. Train track, train track, train track, train track. Let these guys operate behind us, fill these gaps, we got it. It's kind of crazy, man. When I played with Washington my last year, we were like one of the top goal line units in the league. We were one of the top goal line units in the league. I left. No, of course they cut me. I didn't play no more after that. That was my last year in the league. I left. They cut me, brother, and they went from being one of the top goal line units in the league to probably next to last. Because of the mentality we had up front. We competed up front. Guys, you got to compete with each other. See who can get off the ball the fastest. Every time you get on goal line, see who can get off the ball the fastest. And then when y'all watch film, you want to see that. You want to see all you guys competing to get off the ball the fastest. And by doing that, you holding each other accountable to getting off this ball. Anything flinch, I'm gone. Anything flinch, I'm gone. And then if you do that enough, all you guys come off at the same time, and you'll destroy this up front. You'll destroy this up front. But you got to get off on time. You can't be late. You can't be late. If you're late, it's a touchdown. See? And look, you can't take angles on the goal line. You can't jump in here and take an angle. You got to go straight ahead. Go straight ahead, straight through these pads. Go straight through them. Straight through them, straight train track. So you should start here, end up here. End up here. Start here, end up here. Start here, end up here. You get more. He should be in a 4-eye. I really feel like he should be in a 4-eye. And start here, end up here. Then you got all these guys doing the train track, knocking this back straight up the field. There's not a lot of room for these guys to operate back here and find holes now. But when you take angles, you get off late, and you take angles, you stun in here, and you taking angles, you make it easy for them. You making it easy for them. And that's what happened on this play. See, this guy didn't get off. He got you first, and you done. You got to be ready to just snap. When that ball snap, you got to be ready to snap yourself. You got to be ready to go. You know what I'm saying? You got to be violent, and you got to get off that ball. You can't be late. And we open up this big old hole here. It's a walk-in. It's a walk-in. Okay, now they're going for 2. And one of these guys is wrong. So if you got 2 guys outside right here. So I'm assuming that this end is going to take this inside B gap. On the snap, he's going to come and stunt to this B gap. He's coming over here. We ended up with 2 guys inside here in this B gap. When he came over here to blitz or whatever he came, we ended up with 2 guys right here. So basically, if he's going to take this B gap, this guy got to get over the top of this and be outside. But they got a blitz coming. So I'm assuming they blitzing this on this side. He's supposed to take the inside. He's supposed to come, and he's supposed to come. Let's see what worked. See what I'm saying? He got a blocker, so you got to stay outside of this, right? And a small guy blocking you, run right through his ass. Do not run around him. I always tell my DNs and big guys up front, you get a small guy come block you, take him with you. Take him and beat the quarterback with him. That's what you got to do. That's what you got to do. You cannot run around this. See what he do? He ran around it. See? Go attack that. He gave him this gap right here. And plus 50 didn't come around like he should. They gave it to him. They gave it to him. You got to carry out your assignment. You got to do your part, do your job. And that's what happened on this play. Now he going to walk into the end zone. See what I'm saying? Walk into the end zone. One more time. He's coming. He's going to take the B out. He's stunting to this B out. Now, I would love to see him stunt right away to this B out, okay, to make this corner shorter for him. Come right now, make this corner shorter. Pretty sure he's stunting inside too. Because you can't have two people in the B, so he's stunting here too. So he's going to wrap around here. He's supposed to wrap around here. He's going to have this guy going to come block him, and he's going to run around this block to go get it. Never run around linebackers and DNs, big men up front. Never run around a small guy, running back or receiver. You ain't running around them. I ain't running around a tight end. I'm going through his ass too. Never run around blocks. Go through them. It's all about smart football. That's all it is. Nah, so go get him. He can't block you. He ain't down no blocking drills. He don't do this doing practice too much. And he don't normally go through against big guys. Big guys, you know what I'm saying? You way bigger than him. Go press his ass to the quarterback, keep your outside leverage, and then wrap around where he's supposed to. Wrap around. He's standing inside too. That's why I know these two guys standing inside, and you're supposed to be coming around here. Coming around here, and you ended up seeing this gap, not knowing that he's coming in here right now. That's why I say I want him to go fast. See what he did on the snap. Yeah, he went up and then went inside. I want to see him get up here and just take a stunt step and go rip that right now. If you take a stunt step right now, get to this guy right now, just like he's doing, get to this guy right now, you would make this a shorter distance for him to come around his edge and go make a play. He shouldn't have got this. Everything taken care of. All the gaps were taken care of. See? So he ran up in here. He was thinking, I see this space. He must have then come. I'm going to run through here. So he run through there, and now they both hit each other because he should have came right now and not fooled the linebacker. That one thing they always say, don't fool the linebackers, right? Don't fool the linebackers. Fool the linebackers right here. Both of us end up in that gap. Quarterback see it. He ran around the block, and he tiptoed in for a two-point conversion. Okay, on this play, I put this play on here just to show that, like earlier, when the guy, the center reached that guy, he never gave up, never quit. And he put the body in the gap. He knocked the body out in the gap, closed off that hole. Same thing go with these offensive linemen up front, right? Same thing go with these guys. If your guy beats you bad up front, you got to start thinking strip sack. Strip sack. My quarterback don't see him. Strip sack. So basically they run a play action here. And the quarterback's going to throw this ball. They run the play action. This guy got a good get off the ball. He beat this guy so bad. But watch this guy. He just quit. He just quit on it. So if your guy beat you up front, I'm talking to the O-line now. If your guy beat you up front, then you got to be thinking, I got to secure the ball. I got to make sure it's not a fumble. So watch him all the way. He beat already. Didn't get off on time. Didn't kick. He beat already. And it's play action. Okay? He come around the edge, and I want you to watch this guy all the way. Okay? It's a strip. It's going to be a strip. You got a strip. Come on. You should be coming over here making sure that somebody don't pick this ball up and run it for a touchdown or something. You should be over here right now. You got beat bad. Just trail your guy. You got beat already. Keep coming. Keep coming, and just make sure you secure this ball. You stop, stand around, don't come. Ball's out. He sees the ball. He picks it up. Nobody else know the ball out. They got their back turned. They blocking their guys. You got beat. You need to come over here. You need to come over here and secure this and make sure this ball don't get worse. He's still walking. Ball's out. He's still walking. Look, he ain't ran yet. This lineman trying to come. It ain't his fault. It ain't their fault. They coming. All these boys running. This guy walking. He got beat and he's walking. You the left tackle. You know? Yeah, he ain't ran. He didn't run that one time. I should have showed the sideline copy of this, but that's sad there. You get beat that bad and you don't come. You get beat that bad and you don't come and secure, make sure this ball ain't on the ground somewhere. Because you know your guy finna get a sack. You know it's a chance for a strip. You got to be thinking that in your mind. But you can't just start walking. Just give up. This guy ran by you. Quarterback right there. You see him finna strip this quarterback. You see him finna get this quarterback. I'm coming. I'm keep coming. Ball's out. Everybody see the ball out but you. But it's your fault. And you don't even run to the ball. These guys right here, look at this. They see it. They trying to get to the ball. He's blocking. He can't see it. But the ones that see it, they trying to run. This guy gonna pass you up because he gonna try to get the ball. He see it. I know you gotta see it if he see it. Y'all right there looking at it. You don't even move. Dude, you don't even move. I don't know no names on these teams, guys. I try not to say names. I try not to call people names out because I'm just pointing out the technique and the position and how guys play it. It ain't my job to call names and all that stuff. I'm just talking about how I would play it if I was coaching. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, my videos ain't to call no coaches out. No, I don't mention no coach's name. I don't mention nobody's name. I'm just talking about how I would play it. I don't know their defense. I don't know none of these guys' defense. And I definitely don't know a lot of these offenses. But the fact that, but I do know this. I do know hustle. I do know effort. I do know that this guy got beat. He gave no hustle, no effort, and the ball's on the ground, and it's his fault. And it's his fault. And this was the game right here. Imagine just coming around here to secure, make sure this ball don't get on the ground. Make sure you just get the sack and that he don't strip your quarterback. And maybe you get over here and just get him on the ground and live to see another day. Let your defense come on the field. You got a pretty good defense. Let them get on the field, stop them, get the ball back, or make them kick a field goal. You got a chance. But the fact that you just let this dude beat you, no hands on him, and you just quit. You don't even, the ball's out. You see the ball out. Everybody see the ball out. Ball bouncing around. People running to the ball. And you made not one effort to run to this ball and try to get this guy down. He made an effort. But you should have been the first one to know. This is your fault. You should have been right around here already. You should have been, as soon as the dude beat you and ran around the corner on you, right here. As soon as he beat you, you should have been trailing. You should have been trailing to make sure. That this ball don't get knocked out. And if it get knocked out, go make a tackle on this guy. Get him on the ground. Help get him on the ground and give you a chance to win the game. Crazy.